we have anybody else? Mike?
Yeah, I just, first thing is that a few weeks ago we heard that Republicans are idiots. And I guess the speaker never heard of John Edwards, I guess. I find it interesting that some people are allowed to use certain language, whereas other people are not allowed to use the same language. Also, I'm still trying to find out what was going on at the Belmont a couple years ago. Was that a public meeting that should have been open to the public, or what exactly was that? I just wondered if you could share with us what exactly was going on down there. As Tom has pointed out several times, WASAC, Washington State Association of Counties, they're your lobbying arm, against public openness. They'll lobby against Open Public Meeting Act legislation. So I'm just curious, when you're talking to your lobbyists, what are you telling them? It'd be interesting if you would tell them in public, let the public know exactly what you're telling them. So I guess it moves into my second question. If those documents were held electronically, you could just email everything sent by representatives from WASAC. You wouldn't have to dig through filing cabinets and look for records. But it's obvious from coming to these meetings that you want control over those records because you want to be able to sanitize them before they're allowed to be delivered to the public. And I'll make a brief comment. When I was removed from the meeting, I wasn't allowed to come back into the meeting on February 4th, I made a request to the State Attorney General's office. What exactly did Prosecuting Attorney Dalzell, what did she give that prosecuting attorney with the state prosecuting attorney or State Attorney General's office? What did she give them? And it was interesting that the documents that Jefferson County gave me were not as inclusive as what the documents from the Washington State Attorney General's office gave me. There was stuff that had been left out. So it was interesting that stuff that was important, because the prosecuting attorney's office, they were withholding documents, emails that had been sent, but didn't want to include those in their request. So I can go on and on about how I've made requests and there's pages missing, and we lose audio from these meetings, but I guess I'll have to continue it. The yellow light has come on, and as we know, we put a 3-minute limit in, but you guys never discussed it. It just popped up at a meeting one day. So I'm wondering where that discussion took place.
Anybody else? Cameron's going to public comment.